Correct.
It's all in my mind, right? No.
Don't worry and chant and be happy.
Correct.
Yes. So our Gaur Gopal Prabhu says that if there is a problem, if you can solve it, why do worry? If you cannot solve it, why do worry?
Then also I do.
So worry, worry, worry.
Mm.
So that is the real problem.
Root cause.
Yes. www. Now latest internet. www internet. Anyway, what are the three W's? What are three W's? Anybody want to share? What are three W's? Which can bring more worry?
One is work.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhu is work.
Yeah, Mataji.
And one, I think, so men may say women. Or wife. Wife and work. And then what else, Prabhuji?
Wine, woman.
Also causes worry.
So wine, woman, wealth. Wine, woman, wealth.
Woman wealth.
Or woman or men, whatever it is. Wine, woman, wealth. These are the three reasons. Bring worry, worry, worry. Three W's. Worry, worry, worry. That's it.
Woman only, men is also there.
Yeah.
One is there with the women itself.
Yeah. So
Thank
it
you,
can,
Maria Prabhuji.
and we keep worrying it, we'll kind of burning ourselves when others are enjoying. So that is the fate of our problem today. Anyway. Yeah. Okay, we'll start. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskrityam Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jaya Mudirayet Nashtaprayeshu Badreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavate Uttamastoke Bhaktir Bhavati Naistaki Mukam karoti vachalam pangam langayate girim yatkripatamaham vande Shri Guru Dinatarinam Paramananda Madhavam Chaitanyamishwaram Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurum Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurube Namaha Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaskarini Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Ashyatya Desha Tarine Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Hare
Hare
Rama
Namo
Hare
Vishnu
Hare
Padaya Krishna Prasthaya
Rama
Bhutale
Rama Hare
Srimate
Hare
Jaya Padaka Swami Piramane Nama Acharya Padayani Kripa Pradayani Gaura Kata Dhamadhaya Nagara Gramatari Hare Krishna Om Tassat. One nimisha, 1 second. Hare Krishna. Welcome all for Bhagavatam discussion. So we're reading text 23, right, today?
Yes, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. I'm Jasmine. Shall I start reading, Prabhuji? Am I audible?
Yes, Mataji.
Yes, you are. I think so. Prasadeshwar Prabhuji is disconnected.
Yes. Okay.
Wait.
Shall I start?
Yes, Mataji, you can start.
All right, thank you. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Pratyadistam Maya Tatra Twagi Karma Vimohite Tapo Me Hridyam Sakshad Atmaham Tapasso Nagha. Text is
Sorry.
gone.
1 second, got disconnected, huh?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Right. Okay. Yeah, go ahead, read here.
Yes.
Now it's visible.
Right.
Yeah.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Nama Pratyadistam Maya Tatra Twagi Karma Vimohite Tapo Me Hridyam Sakshat Atmaham Tapasso Nagha.
Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Samshara Prabhupada Ki Jai. Translation you can read and purport.
Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. O sinless Brahma, you may know that me, as it was I who first ordered you to undergo penance when you were perplexed in your duty. Such penance is my heart and soul, and therefore penance and I are non-different. Purport. The penance by which one can see the personality of Godhead face to face is to understood as devotional service to the Lord and nothing else, because only by discharging devotional service is transcendental love can one approach the Lord. Such penance is the internal potency of the Lord and is non-different from him. Such acts of internal potency are exhibited by non-attachment for material enjoyment. The living entities are engaged in the conditions of material bondage. Because of their propensity for overlordship. But by engagement in the devotional service of the Lord, one becomes detached from his enjoying spirit. The devotees automatically become detached from worldly enjoyment, and this detachment is the result of perfect knowledge. Therefore, the penance of devotional service includes knowledge and detachment, and that is the manifestation of the transcendental potency. One can't enjoy material illusionary prosperity if he desires to return back to Godhead. One who has no information of the transcendental bliss in the association of the Lord foolishly desires to enjoy this temporary material happiness. In the Chaitanya
Charitamrita.
Charitra Amrit, Charitram. It is said that if someone sincerely wants to see the Lord and at the same time wants to enjoy this material world, he is considered to be a fool only. One who wants to remain here in the material world for material enjoyment has no business entering into the eternal kingdom of God. The Lord favors such a foolish devotee by snatching all that he may possess in the material world. If such a foolish devotee of the Lord tries to recoup his position, then the material Lord the merciful Lord again snatches away all that he may have possessed. By such repeated failures in material prosperity, he becomes very unpopular with his family members and friends. In the material world, the family members and friends honor persons who are very successful in accumulating wealth by any means. The foolish devotee of the Lord is thus put into forcible. I'm lost somewhere. Just a second.
Possible penances.
Forcible penances by the grace of the Lord, and at the end, the devotee becomes perfectly happy. being engaged in the service of the Lord. Therefore, penance in devotional service of the Lord, either by voluntary submission or by being forced by the Lord, is necessary for attaining perfection, and thus such penance is the eternal potential of the Lord. One can't, however, be engaged in the penance of devotional service without being completely free from all sins. As stated in the Bhagavad Gita, only a person who is completely free from all reactions of sins can engage himself in the worship of the Lord. Brahmaji was sinless, and therefore he faithfully discharged the advice of the Lord, Tapa Tapa, and the Lord, being satisfied with him, awarded him the desired result. Therefore, only love and penance combined can please the Lord, and thus one is able to attain his complete mercy. He directs the sinless, and the sinless devotee attains the highest perfection of Lord. Hare Krishna.
Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So last few days we are discussing about Brahmaji's experience. Brahmaji, in the previous chapter, Parishit Maharaj asked question to Sukadeva Goswami. Now, in return, Sukadeva Goswami is narrating the Brahmaji's experience. In the previous slokas, he explained the Vaikuntha Loka. Now, after that, about Lord. Now the Lord is speaking to Brahmaji. Lord's telling to Brahma, you are sinless. You may know from me that it was I who first ordered you to undergo the penances when you were perplexed in your duty. Such penance is my heart and soul. Therefore, the penances and I are non-different. So we know the background story. When the Mahavishnu breathes out, the millions of or unlimited number of Brahmandas coming from each pore of his hair, So each Brahmanda, same Lord goes as a Garbhodaka Vishnu. And from Garbhodaka Vishnu lies down on the casual ocean of each Brahmanda. From that, the Garbhodaka Vishnu's navel, the lotus sprouts. And from that, Brahmaji appears. That's the first creation of Brahma. So when the Brahmaji comes, there's nothing, everything's dark, nothing is there. So here Lord is telling, what should I do? Because Brahmaji has come, there's nothing is there. So Lord has told him that tapa, tapa. Brahmaji heard this, kind of Akashavani, tapa. So Lord Brahma did tapa, the austerity for millions of years. Then he realized his knowledge. He got this knowledge to how to create. Divya Gyan Hriday Prakashu. Tene Brahma Hridayadi Kavaye in Bhagavatam also says. Krishna gave this knowledge to Brahma through his heart. Then he started creating. So Lord is telling that such penances and Lord himself, there's no different. Not different. That's the point Lord is saying. Because the such penances is the heart, penances to please the Lord. Again, understand, the penance is not just to show off my kind of power or my magical power or mystic power. No, the penance to please the Lord. That is important. There are so many examples. Hiranyakashipu did so many years of penance. He stood in one leg and holded, hands up. And after a few years, the penance, his whole body decomposed. Body is gone. Only skeleton was left. And the anthill grown so many places. That's the time Brahmaji comes with this kamandalu. He puts the water and asks Hiranyakashipu, what do you want? Hiranyakashipu says, I don't want to die. Brahmaji says, sorry, because I myself have to die. So how can I give that? Then he gives so many, ask for a boon. The point I'm trying that even the penance did by Hiranyakashipu is for his self gratification only. He had no means, no interest of pleasing the Lord. Otherwise, he would not have tried to kill Prahlad, who is a dear devotee of the Lord. So the penance is done for the pleasure of the Lord is important than pleasure of my own senses. That's why the Lord is saying that such penances which pleases the Lord is not different from himself. Prabhupada and purpose says the penances by which one can sorry, see the personality of Godhead face to face is understood by devotion service. So our the aim of penance is to see the Lord. See other example, Haridas Thakur. Haridas Thakur, even though is not born in a Hindu family, is born in a Muslim family. So he was so attached to the holy name. The Muslim king says that you are chanting Hindu name, you are stop, otherwise I will kill you. So Haridas Thakur said, sorry, I cannot stop chanting. Even if you cut my body 1,000 times, 1,000 pieces, each piece will chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So I can't stop it. So Haridas was ordered to beaten by the soldiers in 22 marketplaces. And each time, not one or two, continuously beating. Haridas was not kind of even cursing them or not even asking for a saving. What he was saying that please protect these people. So Haridas never asked any this people to be punished. He says please protect them. Please don't punish them. That is a mood. So that's why even that's the real austerity. But how Lord protects is a different point. So, sorry. Later, after a few years, Lord Chaitanya met Haridas Thakur. Lord Chaitanya asked, hey Haridas, do you remember those days when you were beaten in 22 marketplaces? Did you felt a pain? Haridas said, Mahaprabhu, no, I never felt a pain. Then Mahaprabhu shows his back. See this? Because all the scratches are there. Lord personally came and took all the beatings. So Haridas never felt a pain because Haridas was completely surrendered to the Lord. So that is the penance. So Lord takes complete control of such devotees. So Prabhupada says, but by engagement in the devotional service of the Lord, one becomes detached from the everything in this, in that spirit. So that is important. We have to, because our material advancement and spiritual advancement cannot go hand in hand. The more material advancement, the spiritual advancement comes down. When the more spiritual advancement or material advancement in the sense that the attachment to the material things. Sorry. So we are not saying that we don't work, don't do your work, the day-to-day work. No, your attachment to that reduces, so that you naturally develop attachment to the Lord, and other things gets slowly detached. He says the nice example given: if the child plays with a knife, because small, maybe 1 year, 2 years child doesn't know that the knife can harm, but child may play and it may harm himself or somebody else because child doesn't know. But if you snatch that knife, child will cry. But instead of that, if you give a nice toy, child may slowly give up that knife and take the toy. Similarly, our sense gratifications is a natural one. But if somebody stops that, I'll get angry. But if somebody gives me the better, higher taste, Prabhupada says, I naturally give up. That's why we should look for the higher taste. Higher taste is the devotion service. So there the real austerity comes. Prabhupada says one cannot enjoy the material illusionary prosperity if he desires to return home back to Godhead. So if our goal is to go back home back to Godhead, then I cannot enjoy the prosperity. If I'm interested in make more and more and more wealth and more name, fame, glories, my going back home is, we can say that, gone. Cannot. Because my focus is there. Krishna says, Antakadesha mameka smaranmuktva kalevaram. At that time of death, what do I remember? That will come. If my whole life is in the making of money, I have a real, the kind of purpose is go back to Godhead. Likewise, Acharya is saying that no, the Harinam, the holy name is Chintamani, is Paras, which if anybody touches, it becomes purified. Harinam is such a powerful, the holy name is such a powerful, but I have no taste. Like that's the mood I should develop, that I should develop more taste for the holy name. That is a pastime of Sanatana Goswami. So once there was a Brahmana. Brahmana worshipped Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva appeared and asked Brahmana, my dear Brahmana, what do you want? Brahmana said, I want the greatest wealth. So Lord Shiva said, yes, tatastu. Go to Vrindavan. There is a sage called Sanatana Goswami. Go and ask him, he'll give you. The Brahmana comes to Vrindavan searching for Sanatana Goswami. Finally found Sanatana Goswami, doing his tapa in a small hut. Came and told Sanatana Goswami, Lord Shiva has told that you have a greatest wealth. Please give me. Sanatana Goswami said, outside there is a garbage bin. Open the garbage bin. In that there was a paras, touchstone. So Brahmana got that. So Brahmana wanted to test, because touchstone means whatever it touches becomes gold. So Brahmana immediately tested it. Yes, everything is becoming gold. So he started walking back. On the way back, he started thinking whether Sanatana Goswami cheated me. Because Lord Shiva said he has got a greatest wealth. If it is the greatest wealth, how come he kept in a garbage bin? We don't keep our, valuable in a garbage bin, right? We keep locked, two, three locks in a safe custody. So he has kept in a garbage bin. So he came back and asked Sanatana Goswami, my dear Swamiji, you cheated me. What happened? Lord Shiva said you have a greatest wealth, but this you take from the garbage bin. So what is that, the greatest wealth you have? Then Sanatana Goswami said, yes, I'll give that also. But what I given you, you have to throw it now. You go to Yamuna, throw it and come back. Initially he was hesitant. Paras Chintamani, I got it. Now how can I throw it? But since Sanatana Goswami promised that he'll give highest, he came through and came back. Now Sanatana Goswami, please sit here. He said, please chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. He says, this is the highest wealth. This is the Chintamani. That is the Golokera Premadana Harinama Sankirtana. This is the real Dhana. You take it. Ramana actually took it. So that's the Chintamani. That is the real Paras. But today, I don't want that Chintamani. I have Chinta for money. I have my whole Chinta, the thought process is for making money. So instead of the Chinta for money, I should come back to Chintamani. Chintamani is the Paras, is a holy name. So Prabhupada says, Chaitanya Charitamrita, he said that if someone sincerely wants to see the Lord, the same time wants to enjoy this material world, he is considered fool. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, my devotees ask material opulences, but I am not that foolish to give them. Because if I give them material opulences, they will suffer more. And Lord knows what is good for us, what is not good for us. He accordingly gives. That's the difference between Supreme Lord Krishna and Devatas. If you go to any Devatas, ask anything, they may give, but they don't see the result of it, consequence of it. But Krishna is not like that. Krishna will give us what is good for us. And he will not give what is not good for us. That's why Prabhupada says, if such a foolish devotee of the Lord tries to recoup his position, then the merciful Lord again snatches away he may possessed. That's why Krishna is called Hari. Hari means one who steals. He will steal the material things, opulences, my kama, krodha, mada, matsara, then slowly he will steal my heart. So for Lord to steal my heart, he has to cleanse the kind of sinful thought processes and all desires. So that's why Lord is called Hari. So he may take out all the opulences sometime and then he may give. So that's how Lord does that. So Prabhupada says, one cannot, however, be engaged in the penance of devotional service without being completely free from all senses. So the step as bhakti comes, four regular principles: no meat eating, no intoxication, no illicit relationship, no gambling. These are the fundamentals of sins. There is dharma got four pillars: satya, tapa, saucha, and daya. These are the four pillars. Where there is daya, you will not have meat eating. If there is a mercy, the killing other jivas, that means there's no mercy. So daya is gone. Truthfulness, in gambling, we cannot do truthfulness. Austerity, the in a person intoxicated, it cannot be austere. And cleanliness, illicit relationship, cleanliness again, not external cleanliness, internal cleanliness. When I have illicit relationship, my consciousness is contaminated. It cannot be cleansed. So these are the four pillars we should do. That will stop the sins. Then the Prabhupada says, therefore, only love and penance combined with the combined, one can please the Lord. Thus, one is able to attain the complete mercy of the Lord. Premanjana Churita Bhakti Vilochanena, Brahma Samhita says. So, our complete the concept, our complete thinking process should be 360-degree change. Lust to love. Because today's material world is full of lust. Lust in the sense, I'm not talking about only the sexual or lust means everything for me. I'm the center of attraction, I'm the enjoyer. From there, the love is that Krishna is the center of attraction, Krishna is enjoyer. That is the transformation should happen. When that happens, anything connected with Krishna also I'll respect. When I say Krishna, Krishna's paraphernalia, Krishna's devotees, because Krishna says, Aham bija padapidha. Every jiva, every seed, I'm the seed giving father for every jiva. So I'll care for every jiva, not just human, every living entity. So everything connected to Krishna, I care for it. So then the real love starts. That's why Prabhupada finally says, he directs the sinless and sinless devotee attain the highest perfection of life. Go back home, back to Godhead. That is the highest perfection, Krishna Prema. That should be our goal. That should be our aim of life. When that is done, our life becomes really successful. Otherwise, Punarapi Jananam, Punarapi Maranam, the cycle will go on, go on, go on. I don't know how many millions of years will outroot in this, cycle. So we have to make a quick decision that yes, enough is enough. Let me stop this, go back home, back to Godhead. Whenever Krishna calls, let me ready. So that consciousness change has to happen. For that, the fundamental is that chanting the holy name. Hare Krishna mantra. The more we chant, the more we come closer to the Lord. That's why Prabhupada always emphasized chanting the holy name. So all the acharyas emphasizing that we should chant at least 16 rounds, at least. Of course, there's no limit for that. At least 16 rounds daily and as much as possible attentively. And of course, read Bhagavatam so that we get the right consciousness, so that I develop a love for Krishna and I'll serve Krishna in that mode. Hare Krishna. I'll stop here. Devotees can share comments, questions, if any. Anybody want to ask any questions? Any questions, anybody? If not, maybe Shruti Mataji, you can start comments.
Prabhuji, I was busy. I have to go to station tomorrow, so I was packing the bag. Just heard a little bit that we have to be proper. The four pillars of the singer. One should not have illicit relationship, no meat eating, and third is no gambling and no intoxication. So the other four pillars of dharma, if even one of these pillars is not proper, then we are not able to reach the pure state of mind, and thus it becomes difficult for us to attain Krishna Prema Bhakti. So we should always try to attain the supreme goal of all thing is to attain Krishna Prema Bhakti. That is what we should aspire for. Even if we think we are going to pray to Krishna for the aim of getting a moksha or liberation, that is not the goal. That is, we just need to be happy in the service of Lord Krishna, and that is should be our ultimate goal. That's what I understood, Prabhuji, little bit from whatever I heard.
Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you.
Sudha Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, thank you for the class. Yes, as Shruti Mataji said, four pillars, we should follow dharma, and what we should not follow is illicit relationship, gambling, meat eating, and the other
Intoxication.
is intoxication. And the greatest wealth is, as say, um, you have given one example, the greatest wealth is seeking the grace of mercy of Lord Sri Krishna, because the wealth he kept it in a garbage, and Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, he made the Brahman to chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, because that is the wealth, that is the most, we should aspire for that wealth, because that is the only way that will lead us to our Lord Sri Krishna, and we can go back to uh, Goloka. That is my understanding, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Sridhar Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, humble pranams. Chanting 16 rounds every day, attentively and with devotion. That way we can go back home, back to Godhead. And one more thing, what our Acharya says, both material life and devotional life together, we cannot. It cannot happen. Like we want to enjoy materially, and at the same time go back do devotional. So both will not happen. Either one. If you want to enjoy material life, enjoy. No, if you want to enjoy material life, then this birth, death, old age, disease, that will take place, and we'll be dwelling in that only. If we don't want that, we want to go back to go Godhead and be happy, we have to be in devotional line. If we want to be in devotional line, we have to chant 16 rounds attentively. We have to do devotional service, follow regulatory principles, and read Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, and follow what our Acharya says, what our spiritual master says. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Vidya Prabhu Mataji. ಹೇಳ್ತೀರೇನಾದ್ರು?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Mataji.
ನಾವು ಡೈಲಿ ನಾವು ಅಷ್ಟು 16 ರೌಂಡ್ಸ್ ಚಾಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು, ಆದ್ರೆ ನಾನು ಈಗ ಇನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಆದ್ರೆ ಯಾವುದು ನಾವು ಎಷ್ಟು ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಅಟೆಂಟಿವ್ ಆಗಿ ಮಾಡೋದು ಮೇಯ್ನು ಅನ್ನೋದು ಇವತ್ತು ಪುನಃ ಅದು ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡಿಸಿದ್ರಿ ಪ್ರಭುಜಿ. ಮತ್ತೆ ನಾವು ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಭಕ್ತಿಯಲ್ಲಿರ್ಬೇಕು, ಕೃಷ್ಣನ ಸೇವೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದು ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟು. ಇದು ಇವತ್ತಿನ ನಾನು ಕಲ್ತಿದ್ ವಿಷಯ ಪ್ರಭುಜಿ. ಹರೇ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಪ್ರಭುಜಿ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಪ್ರಭುಜಿ.
Dr. Reena Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Pranam.
Pranams.
So, if we make sincere efforts to know Lord Sri Krishna, there is a possibility that the realization comes to us through His mercy, and it's our responsibility to hear, chant, serve, pray, and remain sincere. When devotion becomes genuine, Lord Sri Krishna gives understanding from within. So it's important for us to understand Lord's grace. As a sincere devotee, and can only understand by Lord's mercy, and it is important for us to understand that Lord Sri Krishna was there before creation, during the creation, and will also be there after the any destruction. So everything we see in the material world comes into existence through Lord's energy and remain for some time and eventually disappears. But Supreme Lord Sri Krishna is eternal and never changes or ceases responsibility of creating the universe. But Lord Sri Krishna wants Brahmaji to understand that we are not only not the ultimate source of creation, but Lord Sri Krishna is the ultimate source of creation. So if we have to take simple takeaways, every material thing is temporary, but Lord Sri Krishna is eternal and is the ultimate source of foundation of everything. So that's the learning, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Thank you for the class.
Jasmine Mataji, to say anything.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Chanting 16 malas on the daily basis and reading Bhagavatam and Srimad Bhagavat regularly. That's important. And devotional and material worlds are altogether different. If they don't go hand in hand. If one is enjoying the material world, he or she doesn't give attention, like he or she doesn't come in this devotional practice. So only chanting God, Lord's name, Hare Krishna Mahamantra, is very important for one's well-being and for the upliftment of the humans, Prabhuji. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Kanchana Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. The verse beautifully explained the nature of penance and devotional service. Brahmaji was ordered by Supreme Lord to undergo penance when he was confused about the duty of creation. Yet penance is equated with devotional service and is essential for approaching God. Engaging in devotional service leads to love and connections with the Lord. Then the nature of the detachment is explained as true penance requires non-attachment to material pleasure. Living beings are trapped in material bondage due to desires for control. Devotees gain detachment from worldly enjoyment through knowledge and service. Then the verse explains the way of understanding prosperity. Material prosperity is temporary. It distracts from returning to Godhead. Desire for temporary happiness leads one away from eternal bliss with the Lord. Then there was emphasizes Lord Chaitanya Charitamrita inside, wanting to see the Lord while enjoying material life is foolish. Material enjoyment lead to loss of connection with the divine and the eternal kingdom. Then the verse also describes the doctrines of penance as Lord diminishes positions of foolish devotees, leading to unhappiness. Penance is essential for happiness in devotional service, whether it is voluntary or forced. Then the verse also shows the path to perfection. Only sinless individuals can engage in devotion. Love and penance are very crucial for attaining Lord's mercy. Thank you for the class, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Mariappan Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Dandavad
Right.
Pranam. Supreme Lord has ordered first creation Brahmaji to undertake tapa austerity. Subsequently, he acquired the knowledge of creation. He could please the Lord by his sincere penance. Hiranyakashipu's penance is for his sense gratification, unlike Brahmaji's penance. Haridas Thakur's unshakable austerity of chanting Mahamantra you have highlighted. In spite of beatings, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu protected him completely from the miseries. Attachment with material desires are gradually detached. Example of a child handling knife is relieved by providing suitable replacement of toys. And if I am after wealth and material desire, then my goal of progress in devotional service are hampered. Sanatana Goswami and Brahmana story you have highlighted about the touchstone kept in the garbage bin, and Chintamani, highest wealth of Mahamantra. Chinta for money is to be converted into Chintamani. And the Supreme Lord knows what is good for devotee. Krishna is Hari because he steals my heart and sinful thoughts. Fundamental of sinful events, that is 4 regulated principles you have highlighted. Then Krishna Prema. Krishna must be the center of attraction for every soul, and Krishna Prema should be my goal. Otherwise, one must have to rot in this material world, chanting at least 16 rounds of Mahamantra, reading Srimad Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita regularly must be my this thing, everyday practice. That much I understood, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much for the class.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Asha Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Penance can be done to please the Lord and not to satisfy my own materialistic interest. And others told this attachment to spiritual world and material world cannot go in hand in hand. But when we develop more attachment to spiritual world, slowly our attachment to material world will reduce. And I should always look for higher taste, and I should not aim for name, fame, and glory, because this is a hindrance for the spiritual upliftment or the development. This may delay my going back home to Godhead. Krishna is supreme, and he will only give what is good for us, unlike the other Devi Devatas. And Krishna, his paraphernalia, his devotees, everything I should care for. And my attachment to Supreme Personality can increase by chanting more, reading Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam is my takeaway, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. This Friday, 8 to 9, we are so fortunate to have His Holiness Bhakti Vijaya Bhagavad Swami Maharaj. So he will be taking, we had a good opportunity to take his
Yes,
darshan in Mayapur.
we would
So
love to.
Maharaj,
We would love to hear him, Prabhuji.
yes,
We
he
had
kindly agreed to.
because of you, we could meet him that day in Mayapur.
So he has kindly agreed to give us 1 hour this Friday, 8 to 9. Please maybe block yourself. Not only that, tell everybody else in our congregation, friends, whoever possible, because taking darshan of such a pure devotee is really beneficial for us. So spread this word. As I'll send the message. Please request as many people as to possible. Anyways, online anybody can join. Please circulate.
Is he here in Bangalore now, Prabhuji?
He's in Bangalore. He's in Bangalore. He has come to serve Guru Maharaj. So I think he has kindly agreed. So please spread as many people as possible. And Vancha Kalpatarubhyasya Kripa Sindhubhyavacha Patitana Pavanebhyo Vaishnavibhyo Nanta Koti Vaishnav Vrinda Ki Jai Grantara Srimad Bhagavatam Ki Jai Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Hare Krishna. We'll see you tomorrow, same time. Hare Krishna. Morning 5 o'clock, we'll do japa. Those who possible, please join 5 to 6:30 japa. Then we'll continue with the Tulu Bhagavatam. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much.